Got my bike out of the local impound today. So I'm gonna walk around, look at the damage. It's a little windy and I know you can hear that. Looks like that's still functional. I don't know if the shifter's still functional or not. Should be. Will it turn on? Oh, look at that, it's turning on. It must have turned itself off automatically after a few minutes. It tends to do that sometimes. So that's good. Gas tank, a fake gas tank thing here. I had my water bottle sitting here. It's still in there. Road rashed. I actually dropped it right before I dropped the bike. Stopped it. It was in my side pocket of my cargo pants I was wearing. And it fell out. That's where most of that road rash came from. And then, I don't know what that is. That's the pair of shorts that Nurse Amy wrapped around my neck. A couple cars back behind me was a nurse. Everything appears to still be in there. All my tools and whatnot. There's a little gauge off my shifter, so that may not work. I don't even know how the hell that goes on there. Let's figure that out. It looks like the front end's still intact. My dog, Al, I moved wrong. My dog is barking at the neighbor. Bill just came home. You gonna go talk to him? Huh? That is from where my granddaughter Kate laid it down. That is from sliding through the grass, I guess. There's not a whole lot of major damage that I see, except right there I lost a foot peg. I don't know if that derailler's damaged or not, but it doesn't appear to be anything that can't be fixed once I have full use of both arms. Good thing, I suppose, is the lithium battery didn't catch on fire or burst. And it's going to be probably a couple of weeks before I can even bother to get on the thing and ride it to make sure everything's straight. I'll tell you what's funny was my neighbor went to the crash scene to pick it up, and the police would not let her have it because, I don't know, maybe they couldn't prove she knew who I was or whatever. And if I had any insight at the time, you know, dealing with so many broken bones laying on the ground, I didn't think that it was going to have to be towed away. I would have told them to call A&L Towing, local company that my cousin and her husband own, and they wouldn't have charged me so much. So I went to the impound yard that used to be owned by the fellow that my uncle, her dad, used to work for. It's no longer owned by him, it's owned by some guy in another town that he decided he wanted to try to charge me $400 to get this out of impound. I said it's just a frickin' bicycle. So we got it for quite a bit less, but I still paid a lot of money to get it out of impound. I think what was going on is that either the guy that owned the towing company wanted to keep the bike or he thought he could sell it. Because the kid in the office tried to convince my mom and my mom took me to go get it, tried to convince us it wasn't worth the money we were paying to get it out of pawn. It's just a bicycle, like I said, but it's a $2,000 e-bike, so you know, you got to kind of figure they wanted to keep it and sell it. But all in all, aside from the broken off foot peg, which is probably still laying up on the person's front yard where I landed, it's nothing that I can't fix, so that makes me happy. If something major had broken on it, I'd just have to cut it up and customize it. And for those of you that know me well enough, you know that I'm slightly sad that that is not the case, but it's all right. Headlight frame got a little bent up. Anyway, I think 5 minutes walking around this video talking about dumb shit that's irrelevant to anybody is too much, so that's where I'm stopping. Fresh discovery. You ready for this? That just shot brake fluid completely across my garage. So I have a busted brake line connection. So I'm going to have to look into that. Now I'm going to have to check this one. That one doesn't do anything like that. Okay, there you go.